Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the home of the league leaders. Coventry City are back in their neck of the woods after some midweek escapades on Teesside, looking to further establish themselves as the apex predator in the Championship this season. Frank Lampard's side sit 10 points clear at the top of the table, looking for another 3 today against an out-of-sorts Charlton Athletic, who come into this with 3 defeats in their last 3 games. Charlton looking to make something offensively for the first time this afternoon. Kaminski's long ball. Jones got something on it. Campbell. Danger here for Coventry. It's Campbell. It will spin here for Nibs. And Charlton Athletic take the lead at the Championship leaders. Harvey Nibs in front of those travelling Charlton Athletic supporters. They are in raptures. It was a very forgettable away day in the week, but that is much more memorable. It fell so kindly for Nibs, who batters it in. Well, it was rather fortunate, you have to say. Fell here for Campbell. It could have gone absolutely anywhere. His shot just ricocheted off a Coventry defender so kindly into the path of Harvey Nibs, who simply couldn't miss from about 8 yards out. Van Erwijk gets plenty of distance on it. Jones knocks it down, and Nibs is there to clear it away. Campbell. Is the Charlton counter on? No, it's a poor pass by Tyrese Campbell. Rodoni will take it all day before getting wiped out by James Bree. Matt Grimes to take the free kick for Coventry. Plenty of whip on it. Rodoni, Thomas, blocked on the line. Well, Bobby Thomas sneaking in behind at the back post, completely unmarked in blue, with a great opportunity to test the goalkeeper, but simply too many red shirts in the way. It was Bell who put his knees together to put it behind for a corner. He didn't catch it cleanly, really, Thomas. Grimes' corner. Hangs it up there. There's the header. A brilliant reaction save. Bobby Thomas was there with a full forehead, but Thomas Kaminski comes up trumps. Solid hands from the Charlton shot stopper. Well, look at Thomas pushing and shoving Kane Ramsey, who wasn't doing enough to stop the freight train that is Bobby Thomas. Connor Coventry gets there ahead of his man. Campbell's making movement in front of him. Here is Tyrese Campbell, beaten to it by Milan Van Erwijk. Well, they will have a corner, Charlton Athletic. What can they make from this first corner of the game for them? Oh, and it's glanced off the line, so close to another. Ramsey's up, Rodoni away. Coventry's in there, and then thumped away by Mason Clark. Still alive as it's chucked forward, but Jones isn't going to get there. So close to another for Charlton Athletic. On goes Rushworth. It might come all the way through here for Van Erwijk, who goes down. The supporters behind the goal are screaming for it. Well, the referee waves it away. Well, there's hands all over Milan Van Erwijk from Amari Bell. It was 2 hands, one on each shoulder. Well, it'd be interesting to have a look at that once again as Charlton go direct. Alafe, the target, wins the header ahead of Thomas as well. And he's in here. It's Isaac Alafe. Big save from Rushworth. We had so much time to think about it, and sometimes that's to the player's detriment. Wasn't a clean strike, right down the middle of the goal. Head down, power from Alafe. Torp battling with Carey, but the Charlton man comes away with the ball. Nibs into Campbell. Charlton looking dangerous here. Tyrese Campbell into the penalty area. Alafe was arriving, but not soon enough. Tyrese Campbell He's so dangerous when he gets to open up the taps because he is fast. He is very fast. Unfortunately, his ball was too fast across the penalty area for Isaac Alafe. Jada Silva in a rather central position. Here is the left back, tries to roll it across to a teammate. Can't find anybody in blue though. Thomas. Mason Clark against Bree. Brilliant cutback, it's a wonderful ball in, but Jones read it well. Silva. Mason Clark. It might open up for him here. Instead, it's Eccles who buries it with brilliance. Well, he scored on his last appearance here against West Bromwich Albion, where they came from behind to win. And has he set up that exact script with the equaliser here? Coventry City 1, Charlton Athletic 1. Well, he picked up that knock a few minutes ago, which he seems to have recovered from almost miraculously, because he doesn't seem to have a problem here. Touch. Torp. Inside for Radoni, who tries to bend one. It deflects off a man and behind for a corner. Well, Coventry City are starting to find space on the edge of the Charlton. Victor Torp to take this corner for Coventry City. Lots of whip on it! And it's Ellis Sims who's on the score sheet again. 2 goals on Tuesday night and 1 on Saturday afternoon. Sims shines at the CBS for Lampard. Well, they've had plenty of corners in this first half, and they've not looked particularly dangerous from any of them, but Sims, rising highest, nods Coventry in front. Sims wins the header, but can only knock it down to a Charlton man. Oh, and it's missed by Kitching. Leeburn, he's got 2 in the middle. Sonny Carey is there, but it's off target. Their top scorer this season, Sonny Carey. That's the man that Nathan Jones would have wanted there, but all he can do is send it over the bar. But was completely misjudged by Kitching. Leeburn, like all good strikers, picking up the pieces. Grimes sends it in. Campbell away. Alafe. No foul from Thomas. Torp! Saved by Kaminski. Well, Alafe says, where was the foul? Charlton, it would seem, expected the whistle to go. It didn't, and Coventry City, they don't switch off when they're in this kind of mood. Radoni. Through to Ephraim Mason Clark to wrap it up for Coventry City. They'll cut it back for Radoni. Deflection saved. And Ellis Sims is there again. 4 goals in a week for Ellis Sims. And once again, Coventry City are coming from behind to win in front of their own support. Coventry City 3, Charlton Athletic 1. Well, it was initially a great save by Kaminski. It hit Coventry and fell onto the foot of Kaminski. But when you're at the top of the league, this sort of thing happens. The ricochet falls right into the path of your number 9. Ellis Sims couldn't miss from just a few yards out. Onel Hernandez. Tyrese Campbell, 25 yards out, shoots and tests Rushworth. Well, it's worth the pop. Less than 10 minutes to go. You've got to get back into it somehow. Why not try your luck from range? Nathan Jones looks a concerned man on the touchline. The whistle blows at the CBS. It's 5 wins on the bounce for Frank Lampard's Coventry City in the Championship. Ellis Sims, the goal hero once again, as Coventry rack up 50 goals in just 18 Championship matches. It was Josh Eccles who scored the first goal of the comeback. Once again, just like against West Bromwich Albion. 1 win in 7 games now for Nathan Jones. Or for Frank Lampard. They are unstoppable. The final score here, Coventry City 3, Charlton Athletic 1.